A U.S. journalist's change of outfit while reporting from Kabul is being seen as an example of the change in Afghanistan under Taliban rule. CNN's chief correspondent Clarissa Ward was reporting outside the presidential palace in Kabul when she was told to step aside by Taliban fighters because she's a woman, she claims. Ms. Ward was dressed in black and wearing a hijab as she spoke to camera in Afghanistan's capital city on Monday, hours after the insurgents took power. Just 24 hours before she was seen in colored clothing and exposing her arms, but appeared to have rethought her wardrobe as the old government was toppled. The 41-year-old, who has worked for the network since 2016, said the Taliban were maintaining order on the streets, but things quickly turned sour. "They're just chanting death to America, but they seem friendly at the same time," she explained. Suddenly, Ms. Ward's presence outside the former home of President Ashraf Ghani, who fled on Sunday amid the chaos, began to be creating issues. "They just told me to stand to the side because I'm a woman," she told the camera. The rapid takedown of the Afghan government following the U.S. withdrawal of forces after almost 20 years meant women have been largely staying off the streets, said Ms. Ward. "I have seen a few women, but I will say I have seen far fewer women than I would ordinarily see walking down the streets of Kabul." Ward said many women fear they will be killed by the Taliban, with fellow female journalists absolutely petrified. "There are so many of them across the country, and they've been doing bold and incredible reporting for many years, and now there's a very real fear that they might face retaliations for that, or that certainly they won't be able to do their work anymore," she said. However, she also clarified later her outfit change was not quite this stark. She tweeted, "The top photo is inside a private compound. The bottom is on the streets of Taliban-held Kabul." "I always wore a headscarf on the street in Kabul previously, though not with hair fully covered and abaya. So there is a difference, but not quite this stark." United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres said there was a very real fear of a return to the darkest days in the country and called for rights of women to be protected. Speaking yesterday, he said the Taliban must respect and protect international humanitarian law after had received chilling reports of human rights abuses. "I am particularly concerned by accounts of mounting human rights violations against the women and girls of Afghanistan who fear a return to the darkest days. It is essential that the hard-won rights of Afghan women and girls are protected," he said. It comes as a photo was shared on social media of a man painting over department store windows displaying photos of female models with white paint on a Kabul street. Meanwhile, Maraka Papal, head of news for Tolo, a broadcaster in Afghanistan, announced on Twitter today said, "We resumed our broadcast with female anchors today." During the Taliban's first stint in power from during the late 90s up to the US-led invasion following 9/11, the group issued a harsh and sometimes esoteric interpretation of Islamic life. Women were cast out of the public eye and mostly barred from working or studying, largely only allowed to leave home when accompanied by a male. On top of this, public executions and floggings became a common occurrence, while Western culture was banned and anything considered blasphemous towards Islam destroyed.